All right, what's up, people? It's your boy Tyree Sneed. So, real quick, man, people need to understand the point here of what's going on. Again, I mean, it's pretty weird that I log on a YouTube, right? You got to remember, a court just ruled Google as I don't know what they called it, like basically like just like a free for all, like a legal organization. Like I said, I'm filing a lawsuit against YouTube and Google. I'm going to be paid millions of dollars. I am the original and the only true story of what's happened here, which is, I mean, literally the worst case of harassment. Like I am the victim in that. So, I mean, they're going to pay me. They're going to have to pay me a settlement worth like billions of dollars, maybe trillions. So, like I said, I'm not concerned about money. Like I said, I'm concerned about money right now because I have to survive. I'm not concerned about money in the future. Okay. So, number one, um, there is always blessings and always good things. I had a guy who apparently is a friend, and he's a cool dude, man. I mean, he said the truth. I mean, that he understands me. So, I mean, I'm glad somebody does and understands what I'm doing here and why, I get up every day and I you know, stand for what's right and righteous and good. And I go harder than anybody, But he told me he's trying to buy me a bicycle. So that's super cool of him. And I told him, like, that means a lot. I mean, that means the world to me for anyone to, anything anybody does for me, I'm eternally grateful for. So, like I said, there's a lot of good people here. Um, it's just about trying to bring people together you know. And right now, it's just trying to get people to understand that I need support. Again, I have PayPal, it's Achilles3207 at AOL.com. I have Venmo, which is at Sub-Zero3207. And I have my Cash App right there in the bottom left hand corner, $ Sham God 2023. Again, you have to understand what I'm going through physically is the hardest thing any human being could ever go through. I mean, in the history of man, there has never been anything harder than what I'm going through. I haven't had any environment facilitated for me to even like feed me. I've got this organization and these weird people trying to starve me out, literally, still. This is the third time around that we've been through this. Like, how many times will y'all repeat yourself? It ain't happening after this. It's over. I mean, y'all got to understand that. Once I get to the check on the 21st to the 25th, that's it, because I'm good. I don't need much. Like I said, my check gonna be like 130 bucks. That's good. That's all I need. And then I just keep on pushing with my content, line the next check, and get everything going right where I can hopefully get some sponsors and get some more donations on top of that. But that's enough money for me, literally, to take care of what I need to take care of and do what I need to do. You feel me? So, like I said, I don't know what these people's problem is, but like I'm not gonna sit here and endure anything or be treated anyway. Like I told you, I'm not tolerating anything. And you readers, every single day that I look at the readers, they're saying something in my direction that they would never say to my face. Every day. I mean, they're talking about weird stuff, bro. Talking about police informants and all that. For what? I mean, you could be a police informant and a snitch all y'all want. That's all these people are, is cowards. You could do that all you want. I don't do nothing illegal. So, I mean, it's all pointless. It's a waste of your time. You get what I'm saying? I mean, I don't care about none of that, bro. I don't care who's plotting on me and who's against me. I already defeated them all. Like, talk about something else, bro. Talk about how we won. Like, why don't we celebrate? Like, y'all don't move on, bro. You readers are just predatory, bro. Like I don't know what you're talking about. The other readers is saying the truth. How these people was trying to treat me like I was the prey and I'm the predator, meaning like the king of the jungle, right? So the next thing I want to go over real quick, that case with what's his name? Is it like Nicholas Mew or something? I just came across that. That's a really interesting case to me, and the fact is, it shouldn't have been a case. Because I'm gonna tell you what it was: is that those teenagers were sitting there egging him on and talking smack to him, and as usual, a so-called woman who's not a woman, right, approached him and started yelling and screaming at him and calling him names and being rude and vulgar. And that's exactly what they do: is sit there and basically, hold on. That's exactly what they do, is basically like throw gasoline on a fire, right? And there's an issue, so they go get involved in it when it's none of their business. It sounds about right, and that's the problem with this society is that people don't mind their business. And like, I'm from the country, we don't play that, so we're a little different. So, like I said, the whole point is, if they had just left him alone, it would have been all good. I mean, when you got a bunch of teenagers and they jump on one guy and they start pushing him and push him into the ground in the water, I mean, clearly he felt like he was in danger, so he reacted and did whatever he had to do to survive and get out of the situation. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I would go as far as to say that 100% the jury's wrong and the court's decision was wrong, because he had every right to defend himself. I mean, what are you talking about? He didn't start the issue, they did, and you all give them a pass. And this is the problem, is they keep enabling this behavior and giving a pass to the people who start stuff. Like, it's always cowards who they start things that they're not willing to finish and see through, right? And it's usually older people or the old school who they were raised differently. So they weren't raised to start things, but they were raised to not put up with anything, right? So then you get results like that, which makes perfect sense how that situation went. And then, like I said, they try to enable the behavior of the teenagers that were sitting there, I mean, accusing him of being a pedophile, all these crazy things, the exact same rhetoric that they try to use on here to attack innocent people, right? They do it to everyone on this network. Y'all do nothing about it, right? So what do you mean? I mean, people have to defend themselves. You can't take the right to defend yourself away. And this is why I told y'all, self-defense does not exist. They took our right as citizens of this country to defend ourselves away. This is the trick they've been pulling on all y'all. That's why you never see me in no court situations or nothing, because I know how to move. Okay, and I don't put up with nothing from nobody, and I'm literally the worst one. So you got to understand, you have to understand this system and learn it. You have to understand how to get around the system, because the system is a joke. The system does not serve justice, it serves injustice, and it enables narcissistic behavior. So at the end of the day, that's the facts. That's not just how I feel. That's the actual facts, and there is no changing it. And so, I mean, like I said, it's never going to change, man. It's always going to be the same. Clearly, I mean, this is the new generation, the snowflake generation of cowards. And it is what it is, man. Again, I feel that they 100% made the wrong decision, and they're giving that man 20 years for defending himself in a river from a bunch of crazed teenagers who literally attacked him for no reason, right? And like I told you, the so-called woman who is not a woman, because none of them are. They don't even know what they are. They walk around every day and they're not women. They walk around like they think they're a lion or an animal or something. I don't know, or some kind of demon like the Baphomet. I don't know what, like what do you women, so-called women, think you are? Because you sure don't act like women. I mean, women are here for a real man. I mean, like, they act like they're here for iPhones and Facebook. I mean, y'all make no sense. I'm just being honest. You're a joke. And I'm going to say the truth. I don't care how nobody feels about it. So, like I said, yeah, she went over there and she started that whole dispute, yelling and screaming at a grown man, right? Because she's probably frustrated, right? And I mean, where does that frustration come from? Again, the society, the fact that we have simps and bettas, the fact that all the women are miserable because they can't find a real man, right? So they're unsatisfied, they're angry, they're mad, whatever their issue is. So they go run around and take it out on everybody else. And then what happens is you get the narcs and the simps and the bettas who sit there and try to facilitate a fake environment with narcs. So they try to role reverse that and project and twist the entire situation. But that's the actual reality of it. Is she went over there, she was having a bad day like they always are, miserable, because all they are is haters. That's the truth. That's all this society teaches them to do. Even the clothes you wear have the symbols of the skeleton, the skull, right? That's Freemasonry, all of that. That's all designed. The skull is telling you what they are, which is bad news. Y'all are dressing so-called women in these clothes like since day one. What are you talking about? The clothes are symbolizing what they represent. I mean, you don't know what a skull means? Come on, bro. Y'all can't be serious, man. Y'all think you fooling something. You ain't fooling everybody, man. My eyes are wide open, bro. Oh, y'all, your eyes are wide shut. I see what's going on in this society. I see the demonology. I see the demonic influence. I see what's happening, right? So, yeah, like, nah, demonic people ain't got nothing for me. They can't do nothing with me, tell me nothing, bro. I own all of you. I defeated you. So I just want you to know something. While you sit there and you worry about fake scenarios, because I ate good yesterday, I ate good every other day before that, I'm never going to let myself not eat. right? I'm going to do what I need to do, but I'm going to make sure I do it the right way, the legal way, right? Because that's what you're trying to do. I'm not simple, bro. What you're trying to do is you're trying to force me into any kind of situation you can of survival over and over, so that eventually you're hoping that I'll like give up and that I'll, you know, do something crazy or whatever to survive, right? Because I mean, you have to survive. So they're trying to push me and force me into prison, which is the same thing they've been trying to do for years to try to silence me, or jail. That's the whole point. That's why they go in there and they talk about that. By the way, I don't read none of your stuff. You could type all day, bro. Typing is not a response to somebody making history and showing they're better than Bruce Lee and quicker than Bruce Lee and have everything going for them and literally represent actual martial arts. Typing isn't responding to that, you know? So like I said, I own my own boxing league. If anyone wants to step in the ring and quit being a coward, all you got to do is meet with me face to face and sign a waiver, and we can go right in the ring. Okay, so like I said, the champion is here, right? I got the belts, right? And I deserve the belt. Y'all should actually give me some real belts, bro, because I've been winning nonstop, right? I'm the top dude for street altercations and everything. I run everything everywhere. I'm a boss and I'm a man. I don't care how nobody feels about me. I'm not going to let this system or none of you narcs trick me. I'm too smart. I'm a million steps ahead of you. So just remember, while you worry about all that minute stuff, right? Hey, listen, bro, my check's coming 21st to 25th. All I got to do is get to that point. For nobody in the public to want to help me is absolutely insane. That's crazy, especially when there is some people in reality that seem to want to help. So what is it? Do y'all not have internet access? Are you not watching the lives? Can you not hear what I'm saying? Like, bro, I got to eat, man. I got to get money out of my job in order to survive and do what I need to do. So, yeah, I don't get it, bro. It don't make no sense to me. Hold up.